In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful, a very warm welcome to another live session organized by Podcast Grow Together. In today's live session, we are going to discuss about what an NFT and how it's being used. We also delve into the opportunities it creates, the risk involved, and how one can buy and sell it, among other things. But the most important thing is to find a guest on this topic. Almost around the last 6 months, I was looking for a guest जो कि मेरी ऑडियंस को एजुकेट कर सके कि NFT बेसिकली है क्या. So finally, I found a guest. A very warm welcome, Ms. Batool Aamir. She's a 19-year-old entrepreneur and founder of Oval NFT. Through NFT, she's working on blockchain technology, which is one of the most disruptive technology in this day. Assalamu alaikum, Batool. How are you?
Walaikum Assalam. I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm also fine. First of all, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. It's an honor for me to have you on my show because it's a topic which I was looking for the last few months. कि ये basically है क्या चीज? तो and I was
Thank you
not
for
found
having
anything.
me. Thank you for
Thank you so
having me.
much. Batul, सबसे पहले tell me about yourself कि आपकी journey start कैसे हुई, your education and then about this startup.
Okay, so as you told the audiences, I'm a 19-year-old testing the waters of entrepreneurship through my startup called Oval NFT. And Oval NFT is currently incubated at NEP NIC Karachi. And we just started out a few months ago. And so we are here for NFT revolution.
Batul, how would you define this term NFT? Because still there's number of confusion that is समझेंगे कैसे?
Okay, so diving deep into it, NFT or non-fungible token, actually it's a token that exists digitally on a blockchain. As you might have seen one of my videos on LinkedIn as well,
Yes.
वहाँ पे भी इसी बारे में बात की है कि it's a token that exists digitally on a blockchain, and if you have an NFT, the blockchain technology can verify and can show that you're the original owner of it. So it can be in the form of anything that you need to identify if the other person has it or not, or anything that you want to show to others. Like it can be university degrees, property ownership documents, car ownership documents. NFTs are actually taking the art, music, and sports worlds by storm, and these industries are growing in their economic, social, and cultural importance around the world. This is actually because NFTs can represent ownership of anything unique. So just to give a few examples of NFT की जैसे first tweet थी जो कि जैक डोर्सी ने की थी जो कि co-founder हैं Twitter के. The tweet was sold for $3 million, and it was the first tweet that was tweeted on Twitter. Similarly, Beeple ka art, he made art every day for over a time of 13 years. Like, can you imagine? And then he combined that art into a single collage, and then it turned out to be the most expensive NFT sold up till now. And similarly, NBA, which is a basketball association in the US, they are selling little moments of basketball games, like the legendary moments, जिनमें बहुत अच्छा किसी player ने
I think ICC also decided some clips from the T20 वहाँ से कुछ clips निकाल के उसको NFT में लेके जा रहे हैं.
Yeah, like ICC is also introducing this, and similarly in Pakistan there is a meme called friendship ended with Mudassir. I know your name is also Mudassir, but
unfortunately I was not that. I was feel very unhappy that के काश मेरे उस टाइम भी ऐसा कुछ friendship वाला scene होता और मैं इसको picture में साथ कोई लगी होती ताज enjoying that luxury which they had.
उस meme का नाम है Friendship Ended with Mudassir, and it was sold in I think for $51,000, and so that's what NFT is.
अच्छा अगेन जो प्रॉब्लम आती है हमारे साथ सोसाइटी में समझने के अंदर कि वी आर नॉट अ टेक फ्रेंडली कल्चर इन पाकिस्तान और बड़ा मुश्किल होता है चीज़ों को समझना. वी हैव सीन दैट कि जब क्रिप्टो भी आई थी तो क्रिप्टो के अंदर जो इन्वेस्टमेंट हुई थी नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट कॉन्सेप्ट वी हैव अंडरस्टूड, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट उसके जो हमारे पास बेनिफिट नजर आ रहे थे कि वो पहले जो उसके डिजास्टर चेंज नजर आ रहा था, जो हमें उसका प्रॉफिट नजर आ रहा था, वो हमें अट्रैक्ट कर रहा था. NFT, जैसे आपने बताया, but if someone wants to introduce his or her NFT and want to buy or NFT, how does it work?
Okay, so how does it work? Okay, so fungibility, it's to understand how NFTs work, you have to first understand what is fungibility. So fungibility is actually referred to as the ability of an asset to be exchanged or substituted. So fungible is something like if you have a 100 rupee note, or if you have 10 notes of 10 rupees, it can be exchanged and they will
हम्म
have the same value. अगर आपके पास 100 रुपए या 10 रुपए के
जी
10 नोट है तो सेम वैल्यू है, कोई अलग बात
एग्जैक्टली
नहीं है. तो but on the opposite side, non-fungible is actually something that is unique, that cannot be replaced for something. और इसकी बहुत famous example है like the Mona Lisa painting.
या
It's
पेंटिंग
like one of a kind and it cannot be replaced. If you buy
एग्जैक्टली
a Mona Lisa painting from somewhere near your house, from a shop, a poster
इट्स अ
of it,
कॉपी
it will not hold the same value like the real painting of Mona Lisa, because
एग्जैक्टली
it does not have the same value. So actually the non-fungible token is like on blockchain, and on blockchain is, so to understand blockchain,
हाँ
it's
या
like
ब्लॉकचेन इज
in
वेरी
a,
इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है हाउ डू वी डिफाइन द
yeah,
ब्लॉकचेन
yeah. So I will tell in very simple words, because it's easy to understand. If
हम्म
a creator X has an NFT and he sells it, and a buyer A buys it, the record is stored on blockchain. And then and if that A person sells it to B, that record is also stored on blockchain के X क्रिएटर ने A को सेल किया, फिर वो B को सेल किया,
हम्म
फिर उन्होंने अगर आके C को सेल कर दिया, तो the whole record is stored on blockchain. इसी तरह if that is an NFT, तो वो जो है blockchain पे it's stored forever, and everyone can view it के actual creator कौन था और the NFT अभी किसके पास है. तो so the original creator, upon each resale of this asset, will also get X amount of its price.
आई डू रिमेम्बर जब एनएफटी लॉन्च हो रहा था तो बाइनेंस की तरफ से भी ईमेल्स गई थी अपने तमाम जिनके पास उनके अकाउंट्स थे और उसमें एक चीज़ चर्ची गई थी कि इफ़ यू वांट टू लॉन्च ओन एनएफटी तो आप बाइनेंस के प्लेटफॉर्म पे अपनी डिजिटल आर्ट को शेयर करें जिसके ज़रिए से वो वहाँ से अगर अप्रूव हो गए सिलेक्ट हो गए तो आपकी एनएफटी वहाँ से जा सकती है. क्या हर बंदा कोई सा भी बंदा जिसको जो चीज़ समझ में आ रही है वो उसको आर्ट के तौर पे डिजिटल आर्ट के तौर पे इंट्रोड्यूस करा सकता है या इट हैज़ सर्टेन रिक्वायरमेंट या कोई सा मार्केट में बायर होना चाहिए उस एनएफटी का?
Yeah, मतलब सब कर सकते हैं. It can be for anyone, but it has to be something that is valuable. Not every, like if a painting, like everyone is an like every artist who sells their painting, not every painting does very well in the market. Not everyone is willing to buy uh, any random painting. So it's similar on the NFT. If anyone creates an NFT of an art piece, it's not necessary that the art piece will have the same value like any other art piece.
अच्छा एक प्रॉब्लम और भी आई थी बतूल के लिए रिमेम्बर कि लीगल
Hmm.
इश्यूज को लेके कि इसकी एक्सेप्टेंस क्या है. हाँ तो अगर हम पाकिस्तान ही की बात कर लें कि इफ़ यू वांट टू सेल और इफ़ यू वांट टू बाय एनएफटी तो इज देयर लीगल इश्यूज और या इजीली कैन डू दिस ट्रांजैक्शंस?
Yeah, the transactions can be done easily. It's like on various platforms like OpenSea, Rarible, and NBA Top Shot. I don't think, like, there are some legal regulations, but like there is a lot of work being done on it.
एंड हाउ टू अर्न मनी फ्रॉम एनएफटीज मतलब uh, मैंने खरीदने के बाद उसको होल्ड किया या आई
Hmm.
हैव टू बाय इट सेल इट अगेन देन आई गेट द मनी फ्रॉम इट. क्या मैं उसको होल्ड कर रहा हूँ तो भी मेरी वेल्थ इंक्रीज हो रही है या मैं जब उसको बेचूंगा तो मेरे पास पैसा आएगा उसके बाद?
Sorry.
लेट्स सपोज आई हैव एनएफटी नाउ. मैंने
Hmm.
एनएफटी किसी चीज खरीद ली है.
Hmm.
अब उस खरीदने के बाद मेरी उसका क्या बेनिफिट मुझे मिलेगा इन टर्म्स ऑफ कैश या जब मैं उसको सेल आउट करूंगा टू अनदर यूजर उसका जो पैसा
Hmm.
आएगा वो मुझे मिलेगा तो आई विल टेक बेनिफिट. इसका बेनिफिट आपको किस तरीके से एंजॉय करोगे आप?
Okay, so the thing that everyone wants to earn money through
हम्म
NFT is not a very good idea, I think, because
ओके
अगर क्योंकि everyone right now wants to just earn a quick buck through NFT. It's not
हम्म
actually this thing. The underlying technology of NFT is far more vast than this quick earning of a quick earning of a little amount of money. So जो आप पूछ रहे हैं, मेरा ख्याल है कि पैसे क्या
हम्म हाउ टू
कब
गेट
मिलते हैं.
बेनिफिट इन टर्म्स ऑफ कैश और
So yeah, so like jo business if you invest, it's similar if you invest in a business, like
Hmm.
if that creates value, if that cares about your community, and so then only you would invest in a business, and similar in NFT as well.
How would you take understand the future of NFT? मतलब कहाँ पे जाके इसकी growth होगी, कहाँ तक ये इसकी
Hmm.
future है इसका?
The future of NFT, I think, is very vast. It's just been started, and if you think, agar it's like not we cannot say much about it because when the internet started,
Yeah, I have
we
read your caption that which you have written in the Express Tribune,
didn't know how
and
far
it
it
was.
can go. We didn't know कि उस वक्त
Hmm.
जी, तो
I
उस
just
वक्त
missed your
हमें we
voice.
didn't know कि उस वक्त Amazon or sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, yeah. Now you're audible.
Okay, so when the internet started out, we didn't know कि उस वक्त
Hmm.
Amazon, eBay और इस तरह के
Exactly.
बड़े बड़े लोग आएंगे और उसके उससे उस internet would be like a far more long term thing than it was in 95 or 96.
Hmm.
Similarly, NFT thing has just been started, so you cannot like say like it has a uh, long way to go, but like there is a lot to happen, and another thing, no market or no industry would be untapped or unimpacted by NFT, like it's that huge.
अच्छा Batul, one more thing which I have watched one video on YouTube कि इसके कुछ
Hmm.
drawbacks भी हैं on the environment.
Hmm.
How would you define that kind of drawbacks which you have on environment?
The drawbacks thing is more of on Ethereum, क्योंकि
Yeah.
Ethereum की जो है वो ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस का इफेक्ट है, तो the if the NFT is not created on Ethereum, then it won't have that effect.
Okay, that's great. That's great. अच्छा
Yeah.
Batul, Oval NFT. If someone wants to understand that Oval NFT किस तरीके से
Hmm.
पाकिस्तान में या पाकिस्तान में बाहर रहने वाले को facilitate कर सकता है. How does the model work of the Oval
Hmm.
NFT?
Right. So Oval NFT is a Web 3.0 blockchain startup, and we strategize the launch of NFTs for target market that includes influencers, brands, and government departments, and universities, and anyone in NFT space. So so the idea is to actually strategize the launch of NFTs for these brands, and we are exploring and assessing the market. How does the markets work, and how do people want to access the NFT thing right now? So that's what Oval NFT is.
Batul, your article has been shared on Express Tribune, International Trade Center, She Loves Tech, and U.S Consulate General. What kind of feedback you are receiving from the society?
It's been great actually, and like we started out a couple of months ago, and up till now it's been like huge. Like you see the US, as you said, US Consulate General has
Hmm.
mentioned us in their post, and She Loves Tech, we have also participated there and won the runner up position, and in Startup Early we won the most innovative uh, idea award, and which was also sponsored by Unilever. And it's been great, and I'm enjoying the entrepreneurship journey so far, and I hope that it will remain the same for me.
Actually, Batul, there's one more debate in the society: uh, job versus business, skills versus traditional
Mhm.
education. आप इस चीज से कैसे निकल के सामने आ रही हैं कि what do you believe in that when you're doing your own startup, your own have a own product? What do you think is
Hmm.
really how much education or the skills are required for it? Because there's a huge
Entrepreneurship is
debate on social
actually
media that cannot go for the school or school are not providing certain skills, and you get certain skills from any kind of from the market and then start earning it. So how would you take this kind of debate?
okay. So entrepreneurship is actually not been not something that you can teach someone. It's
Exactly.
more something
Practical.
to implement and execute.
Yeah.
So So if like education is also very important. It's not something that you can say can be a substitute for anything, but entrepreneurship is like uh, more of execution and implementation. So I think when you dive into it, then you know that how to do things. और बहुत सी चीजें होती हैं जो आप उसी वक्त सीखते हैं गलतियां if you गलतियां करते हैं तब भी आप सीखते हैं. The failures in entrepreneurship also teach you things, and that's something that can only be learned through execution, I think.
Completely agree, Batul. Atul, there's one concept, inspiration to implementation. Who inspired
Hmm.
you to introduce the concept of Oval NFT? Who is your source of inspiration?
Hmm. Actually, there are many, I would say, not to name any specific right now, but there are many inspiring entrepreneurs throughout the globe that I see are so inspiring, like Shea Bottom and Sarah Blakely. They all are so inspiring. Like I named a few, and these are young female entrepreneurs who are making their mark out in the startup, not startup, but business ecosystem, and proving themselves, and like so determined, so inspiring for all the young entrepreneurs out there.
Batul, we have seen in the last 3 to 4 years के e-commerce के सोर्स के थ्रू या freelancers के थ्रू पाकिस्तान में एक अच्छी एक्सपोर्ट क्रिएट हुई थी. वी कैन से डैट कि हमारे पास फॉरेन रिजर्व्स आ रहे थे. डू वी एक्सपेक्ट सम सेम फ्रॉम द NFT एज वेल कि इफ वी हैव द मोर डिजिटल आर्ट फ्रॉम द पाकिस्तान जिसके थ्रू हम यहाँ पे एक वी कैन गिव अ गुड या पाकिस्तान का नाम है गुड पॉजिटिव वे में दुनिया के सामने ले जा सकते हैं.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if like NFT market is here to grow, and if Pakistan also has like a huge contribution in this market, I think NFT market would be really a great platform to for a young artist, like you said, artists,
Hmm.
musicians, and people in sports. Everyone can have a huge benefit out of this, and this is something here to stay.
Atul, what kind of advice you want to give the young girls? Okay, they can be get the education related to the technology and they can create something new and good for the society.
For artists, and are you talking about
For the
artists?
girls and for the children who are in the school and the colleges, and because there are number of questions I have received that okay, what kind of
Hmm.
field they have to choose, किस field का scope ज़्यादा है. So nowadays we all know that कि technology काफी हद तक great huge impact on our society और creating a great
Hmm.
part. So what kind of advice you want to give to them कि वो उस technology से फायदा उठा सकते हैं at the early stage as well.
So I cannot advise कि कौन सी फील्ड चूज करनी चाहिए, बट अगर आपका इंटरेस्ट entrepreneurship में है तो I would say कि go for it 100%, because this is something that that was मतलब उस वक्त पहले मैंने इसके बारे में इतना नहीं सोचा था, but when I came into this it was like something that I really loved. And if you have that thing in you that you like business and entrepreneurship, you should definitely go for it, and do not hesitate, and do not think any do not think a failure hoga ya kya. If there Even if there is failure, that's there to teach you something, and that
Something
would be
exactly.
really beneficial for you in the future. You would be able to learn something through that failure. So never be hesitant, and never be afraid of the failures that you might face. Of course, if you start in a young age, there might be certain hurdles and obstacles in the way, but never step back, and be motivated and go for it.
थैंक यू सो मच बतूल फॉर योर टाइम. जस्ट द लास्ट
Thank
क्वेश्चन
you.
कि जो हमारे रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं पाकिस्तान में, डू यू थिंक दैट दे आर द टेक फ्रेंडली और दे नीड सम काइंड ऑफ मोर अमेंडमेंट्स?
Okay, so regarding NFT, I think I had this discussion with our legal advice at NEP as well, that the legal things about blockchain is not something that is implemented on our startup. But yeah, if it's good, if more technology friendly laws are being implemented, it would be good for the entrepreneurship ecosystem, the startup ecosystem, or it would be really helpful for everyone who wants to uh, do who wants to start a startup in this ecosystem.
Thank you so much, Batul, for your time, for your presence. It's really a wonderful talk with you. The last advice which you want to give
Same
to my
here.
audience, Kay, any advice which you want to give to the youth, how they use their time for the constructive and for the better way of, and they can do something
Okay.
for their Pakistan as well.
Yeah, so as I said, don't be uh, don't be afraid of any failure, and be and always have a and always be true to yourself and to your country, and and always ins- aspire for something high, and uh, and just go for it. And I would say like in entrepreneurship or anything that you want to do, I'm sure that you would be successful, and just have faith in yourself and believe in yourself, and there's nothing that you cannot achieve. I think you're on mute.
Thank you so much. This is the major problem which we are facing whenever we have a session. Batul, what you said, believe in yourself. This is really a very important thing. What happened that, okay, when someone we believe in the success stories. What happened that few days back, मैंने last year बच्चों को बताया था कि to invest in the stock market and you get some good return on it. And it's an easy task, you not require much time on it. तो जो क्लास में एक बच्चा बैठा हुआ था उसने चीज को समझा और he started working on it and recently he informed me that I made a profit of the 50,000. When he shared that he made a profit of the 50,000, the whole class become very curious that सर ये हुआ क्या, हम भी तो क्लास में थे, हमें तो इस बात का मालूम नहीं चला. And then the whole class come towards me and सर दोबारा से बताएं क्या हुआ था. And explained at the last I said that कि बेटा now you are going to buy, अब ये सक्सेस स्टोरी सुनने के बाद जाएंगे तो there's a more chance कि you will not get a profit, क्योंकि आप जनरली व्हाट वी हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड दैट कि हम जिसको कामयाब होता देख रहे होते हैं उसको पीछे फॉलो करना शुरू कर देते हैं रिगार्डिंग दैट कि हमारी अपनी स्किल्स क्या है, हमारा अपना पैशन क्या है, हमारा अपना पोटेंशियल क्या है. So the first thing, exactly which you said, that you believe in yourself is very important, to know yourself, who I am, in which good I am. And then again, जब हमें अपनी skills के बारे में, अपने passion के बारे में पता होगा, then we are able to do the things in a better way. The same we noticed that कि जब हमने देखा कि people are making the profit in the cryptocurrency, so you start blindly buying in the different kind of coins. And then suddenly there are a number of people I know that they lose their money in, in lakhs as well.
Yeah.
And again,
So
yeah.
yeah, so similarly, that's the same thing that's applied to NFT as well. Everyone wants to jump in, and they think that flipping and okay, agar they buy an NFT and flip it for five
Yeah.
times more, they will earn a huge profit. That's not
Yes.
the thing. The As I
Yes.
said, the underlying technology is the main thing that would make NFT go a far way, not the few bucks that you want to make out of selling it for a few in a few days. That's not the thing in NFT. Yeah, that's what I said.
Mathur, sorry, just take few minutes more. एक सवाल अभी जहन में आया कि maybe you have been remembered few days back we have a problem with the Facebook and YouTube, Instagram सब बैठ गया था हमारे पास. So in the future, does it has create a problem for our digital art as well or the blockchain system? क्योंकि ये सारी चीज डिपेंड करती है टेक्नोलॉजी इंटरनेट के ऊपर. अगर इंटरनेट का एक्सेस खत्म हो जाए या हो जाता है या इस तरह की प्रॉब्लम दोबारा राइज होती है और हमने देखा कि सेंट्रल चीजें पहले ही सबके ओनर डिफरेंट थे, इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक, बट अब जब ये चीजें एक ही अंडर द रूफ आ गई हैं तो अगर कोई भी एक प्रॉब्लम अराइज होती है इट इफेक्ट्स ऑल देयर प्लेटफॉर्म्स. हाउ वुड यू टेक दिस?
Okay, so in NFT, it's not the same way. If you're saying that the blockchain can कभी खराब हो सकता है, it's not possible. It's literally not possible कि the whole blockchain एट अ टाइम पूरा जो है वो कुछ उसको हो जाए और
बैड से
सारा
हो
डेटा
सकता
हम
है।
लूज कर दे,
हम्म।
दैट्स नॉट पॉसिबल ह्यूमनली. सिमिलरली लाइक इंटरनेट, ऐसा हो नहीं सकता उसमें भी, लेकिन ब्लॉकचेन में ऐसा इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. सो हैव दिस हैव दिस फेथ दैट इट विल नॉट हैपन कि अगर जो सारा ट्रांजैक्शन डेटा है जो ब्लॉकचेन पे है वो गायब हो जाए एकदम से, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. That's what blockchain is. It's storing the data. It's not there to lose its all its
Okay.
data.
And Batul, if someone wants to get into this field, so what kind of education they has to get? मतलब इसमें के हवाले से, ब्लॉकचेन के हवाले से कौन सी एजुकेशन को हासिल करनी चाहिए कि अगर उसने इस फील्ड के अंदर जाना है तो
Education, as in,
which
I
kind of
don't
degree
think,
is more relevant?
yeah, more of, I think, in this day and time, everything can be learned through internet. There is nothing that cannot be learned through internet or YouTube. It's all there out there. So you all you need to have is that determination to learn something. So if you have that, then you don't need any particular thing or something. If you want to know something, reach out to people who know it, ask them questions, search on internet, and you will have pretty good knowledge of it, I'm sure.
Thank you so much, Batul. Again, it's had a wonderful discussion with you. और again, I hope that it helps the audience to understand all this concept. और again, time by time इसको concept
Hmm.
grow होने में time लगेगा पाकिस्तान में. But
Hmm.
एक quotation मैंने पढ़ी थी बहुत time पहले, which is still I want to quote in the last. Once a new technology rules over you, if you're not part of the steamroller, you are a part of the road. So now it's your
Hmm.
choice, audience. K, what do you want to be in that one? And last, I want to thank my audience as well. Sharaz Khan from the Lahore, he joined. He's the CEO of the Property Those. So if someone looking for the property to buy land in Pakistan, especially in the Lahore and Islamabad, so he's a very right person for you. Bisma Salman and the Rubina Rizvi. And again, thank you so much, Batul, for spending a time. I really enjoyed this session and wish you
Thank you
best of
for
luck for
having
the
me.
Oval NFT.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you so
Allah
much.
Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.